Ah, me oh my. Okay. I think it's in my best interest now. First of all, hello, Professor Bright here. Welcome back to Book of Hours, where everything is going perfectly fine, and well, and good, and all is fine. We're cataloging books, and we just found out at the end of last episode, that I had the tea I intended to use on our smithy friend, so that he could help us unlock this next floor, but, well. Oh, you know, I might have enough moth to just have anybody do this. It's a question of what I can most easily unlock. Hello! Hello, you are staying with me. Well, no, you're not, because I'm carrying so many books as is. Okay, though. What is this? Magazine Mysteries, which would evolve this, which would grant me more moon, most likely. Okay. I'm gonna put you down here. For now. I do need to get a better organizational system here. But, well, he says. What of the nocturnal period? Tell me, are these often contaminated? Almost never contaminated. Oh, let's not use the soul element that we plan on using to unlock rooms for that. Although, let's gather ourselves these. Yes. These uncatalogued books. Let us gather them unto us, so that we may better. Oh, there you are. Trying to hide away from me. I saw that. You'll not catch me lacking. There we are. Oh, there's two more. And actually, now it's a new day, we can more properly use our friend over here. Hello. Sunny, you say? Oh, well, that's actually perfect. I have choices to make on that matter, but, you. Health will do? Perfect. Speak with him. I have money for you. Money and work. Now, I just put you down with your 8 sky. Finish the cataloging. It's either that or I felt the lag there. Ah, current affairs. Well, let's see who we find. Oh yes, and my confounding parable. You know, given that, I might just do the sky. Make things easier for me, personally. Hi, here, have some tea. Make thyself useful. Oh, experiment beyond sight. Isle Bischoff's bewildering, widely derided final film. Regarding the edict's inviolable. Curious. We're gonna put you here for now. Yes, thank you. Actually, I suppose a better place would be right up here. No, I can't access any of those. Okay. Well, we'll leave it there for now. Now, on other matters. So the choice becomes, do I want preliminal meter? Yes. Or do I want purifications and exaltations? This one I think I can. This thing I think would be more difficult, actually. Hold. What of oratoscopy? Is this a particularly good time to do that? Perhaps. Perhaps. Consider. I would be using Sunny. If I could find a way to combine Fost, I would feel much better about this. But alas, that I do not. This only gets me to 5. And I would need to get 5 more. That's risky. For the moment. For the moment. At the same time, I have a lot of skills, and I want to get my skills leveled up. That's Moon, it's not... Well, it might be a better use of... Confounding Parables. Perhaps. Perhaps, potentially. Matters of the Heart. I have no memories tied to that. Nope. Get back here. I keep clicking off of the game and it just... It unfortunately brings me back to my desktop screen. Doesn't show here. For better or worse. But yes. Also, I meant to do this last episode and just didn't. But let's see here. Yes, more winter. Death alters, snow endures. You, meanwhile, let me help you real quick. Just before I get distracted by something, you know how it is. Yeah, I think given my stats, it's kind of in my best interest to go with anything that's lantern related at the moment. Because right off the bat, I get 7 lantern. And that's not really enough for the Chandler's Wish, but it's certainly enough for the Watchful Tantra. If I was evolving my Faust, which I should look into how best to do that, we might be talking. But whatever this brings up, it should be easy enough for me to take care of, in theory. Now, going back here, where I had planned to attempt a moth recipe. Let's see here. What do we have with moth? Transformations and liberations. Oh no, sorry, you don't have any moth to you. Right. That was... one moment, please. That was Impulse, which the Kittling book contains. Alright, I might consider that later. Oh? Which of my things worked out? Unimportant. Quick! Stock all of the alcohol there. All my drinks and other substances. And I guess the xanthotic essence, which should be in the laboratory. Well, if it lives there, that's fine. Alright. Oh. Mr. Fraser Strathcoyne. Philanthropist, collector, former librarian. A complicated man, but not a cruel one. Oh, and there's no longer anything happening this season. Unless I happen to miss the details there, which would be unfortunate, but quite possible. Applebright Euphonies. Breath is the temptation of the soul. Pleasures and insights the church would call the secrets, the sisterhood, the mysteries, and the bureau unsanctioned. Well. Let's focus. Oh, we have Epiphany, so this should be nothing required. Oh? Oh, delightful. Well, I can't consider that right now, but delightful nonetheless. Let's see. Throw my soul in there just for the sake of it. I probably could have gotten the chandelier done if I'd known. Actually, I'd never cleaned those linens, did I? Let's see. Where were they? What have I done with my linens? Did I put them on the drawer? Yes. Let me do that. Right over here. If you would, please. Here, have a crown. Oh, sorry. There we are. Again, not the best use of our resources, but, well, here we are. Oh. The fact that nothing is afoot is intriguing to me. But now, question. Can I get you to just stay here? No? Oh, this is strictly a winter sort of bed. Okay. Whereas this is strictly a heart sort of bed. I see, and don't fully understand. Well, let's chat with them. Have a discussion. Librarian, I have urgent business with you. You do? Okay. Understands Ramsund. Actually, yes, that is quite urgent. Extremely urgent indeed. The Watchful Tantra, notorious for its involvement in the deaths of David Jones and Meredith Blaine, two early physicists, who each claimed to have the only copy and who ultimately fought a duel over it in 1840. Yes. The Tantra describes processes of occult illumination, including a formula which may show the way from the Hunter's Gate to the Serpent Gate, which in the West is usually called the Spider's Door. The sun passes through the house at the appointed time. Since the sun's division, the time has become uncertain. Ooh. Well, first of all, memory's revelation. Delightful. Very useful. But also, hey, look at all these lessons. In purifications and exaltations. Okay. Well, first of all, let's record. Revelation, which is just straight up +2 lantern, I believe. Again, I would love it if this would stay up while I was off screen, but if I do that, then it messes with the resolution in weird ways, so, yeah. And that came from the Watchful Tantra. The Watchful Tantra, which grants me extra lantern on top of everything else. And it being completed, will go right there. I like that I'm seemingly... Well, I don't know this, but seemingly all of the more complicated ones I consider seem to give me multiple lessons, which will be very useful in trying to make up for the losses, unfortunately, of those 2 lessons, which I... Even now, I haven't... Oh, thank you. Oh, no. Do that. Teach me the language I need to know. Please. Whether it please you or not. Ah, dear. Another Armagnac. Oh. Ooh, quite a bit of sky in that. Purifications and exaltations. No one ever truly wants to be truly changed. Azoth and Refulgin are justly feared. But no one has been changed, would choose to go back. But no one who has been changed. There we are. Landed on it eventually. Consider my other lessons, if you would. Because again, extra sky, very useful to me in the near future, I suspect. Oh dear. I can't, because I have no Faust remaining. Ah. Unfortunate, that. Let's see here. Well, I say. So it looks like I'm probably not going to be able to use you for Sky, which is quite unfortunate, because that's exactly what I want to use you for. Especially when traveling at night is just so close to being done. Let's think. What do we have that contains heart? Magathine Mysteries, which we can upgrade in theory. Using the thing that requires it. Cool. Oh, dear. And just Magathine Mysteries. I mean, let's consider other books for right now. For right now, let's see what else we find. Oh yeah, it doesn't like that. One does forget. But it's such a useful memory. Oh well, it's fine. Actually, I suppose what I could do... No, because that would leave me in the same position. I was thinking I could restore my Faust, but essentially it wouldn't change anything. In essence. Delightful. Especially with what limited time we have. So, that being the case, I might as well make some use of this. Let's see. Oh, something new. Tanglebrag. Watchman's Paradox with Prentice level creates... Oh. Creates Tanglebrag. Or for a Scholar level, align the shadows through glass. And gather a lantern liquid. I believe I have a mirror scope, which may or may not serve in that. One moment. Do you accept lantern? You do not. I don't know what Tanglebrag is. It might be something I just decide to make because I don't know what it is, but... Align with glass. Remind me of the laboratory. One moment. There we are. Substance. Root material. Any material, you say? Okay, that actually might be very possible then. One moment. Where's the Watchman's Paradoxes? Where did it go? There you are. And we added Shapt. Align the shadows to invite the attention of a moth name. Oh. Arguably I should see what this Tanglebrag is, but... Let's see. Line the shadows through glass. Something made of glass, you say. Liquid, I have stone. How do we feel about stone? Because that I have in abundance. Now you feel nothing? Okay. Remains material, root, leaf, flower. Remains material... No. Liquid or fuel. Well, I wonder if when it says glass... When it says glass... What if I gave it a glass of some sort of substance? Like a wine, perhaps, no? Insufficient? Fair enough. Although, that being the case... A sight, or a light, or a reflection. Well, not knowing anything more, let's create this Tanglebrag. Let's see what it is. And perhaps in the future we'll find something made of glass, I suppose. Huh? Ah, wonderful. Appreciated. Ramsund. This language has been called Mentik Altair and Lengua Ausel, and the speech of birds, and Ramsund, and the hazelnut tongue. But it's a language of secrets, and its true name may never be used. The Aviform Hours use it as their roost, or so the story goes. Associated with preservation and birdsong. Curiosities. You know, what do I have that is associated with Trist? I just want to see to know. Because as is... I know one of you must be. There you are. A winter bird song. Winter bird song. Oh, that might be difficult. Just looking for opportunities to evolve my... Are you made of glass? No, but you are light. Oh well. Looking for opportunities. Finding many. I just don't know anything that evolves via bird song. Kitchen range servants. It's good luck for the villagers to bring little gifts of food to the librarian. That's already become a tradition, but sometimes the librarian wants a hot meal, and these days the librarian is the only entity in the house that can cook. Alas. I can serve stuff here. That's delightful enough, I suppose. Yeah, I haven't looked this over, have I? Labhitic tincture. Yes. Did I spend those resources on that? Did I not have the... I'm having a moment right now where I'm thinking, did I, through my infinite wisdom, fail to make use of the forge gentleman that I gave that tea to? I think I did. Wonderful. What about you, though? Witchworms, you say? Bothersome. Well, okay. The Book of Thrones, A Legend of the Shadowless Empire, transcribed by Alexander Peterhans from Annals at a Secret Shrine, even, in Anatolia. These can affect your shapt and whist and spread to nearby objects. You can remove them with a skill that's effective against infestations and at least 7 winter. So, on that note, let me go ahead and put stuff away. Yeah, we're still in this bedroom. Thank you. You, I should look into, but, you know, for now, you're gonna live there. You're gonna live way over there. Way away from anything that could be harmed by your existence. Dear. Oh well. I made some foolish mistakes, I believe. Several, in fact, but won't go in detail into that. Also, what's this? A wrecked pantry. Unfortunate. A ravaged foundry, though. Well, that's more my style. I imagine I can use the stone somewhere. And this might get me into the basement, which I'm curious about. Okay. Okay. Things are, if not going exactly according to plan, at least looking up. You, though, with your witchworms. Which one of you is effective against infestations? Corruption. Good to know. Is there something that just says, like, needs good against infestations? No? Cool. We wouldn't want to make things too easy. Purification? No. Deep Mandaic? No, that's a language. Wolf Stories, Transformations for Candlery. Ah, there you are. Resurgences and Emergences. So then, as soon as this consideration ends, We'll have to consider how to get enough winter to kill that. Shouldn't be difficult. 7 winter, they said, right? So I got 2 there. Do I have anything else that's effective against infestations? Let's see here. Well, we'll learn more soon. My order from Cater and Harrow with Veiled Goddess Lapsang Suchong packets. Wow, that's expensive for what it was. I was hoping for like a whole crate, but neither here nor there. Consider this book. I don't want so much to consider it as to remove these witchworms. So how would one do such a thing? Perhaps at a writing desk? Oh, I'm sorry. Can I use these writing desks to study more effectively? Something to look into. No. Tiny larvae with half-human faces. Fortunately, they rarely develop into their imago stage, but even as larvae, their whisperings can torment senses and distort thoughts. Yes, that's why I want to get rid of them. Do I have any wintry inks? I might. Hold that thought. What do I have with winter aspect? Oh, winter fatigued. That's why it's not showing up. Okay. Let's see here. Winter. Looking for more of a... Oh, there you are. Turpentine. Wolf Snow Ampule. Possibly. No. Give me more details, please. You remember the skill that's effective against infestations and at least 7 winter. Hum. I mean, I suppose what I could do... I'm just trying to think of a way to do this that doesn't risk any of my resources, and also will kill them. Because I just don't want to deal with it, I'll be honest. Oh, and it's got Auroral Contemplations in it, which I need. Bothersome. How can I restore you? Do I have, like, a book restoration room, by any chance? Like, this is a reading room. But... Could it perhaps do what I want? Well, I mean, this is a workstation. Now, I just don't know how to restore these. Do I consider it, or do I do something else? Because considering books, it looks like this is going to make me study it, which is not what I want to do right now. It says I can remove it using a skill, but, like, how? But how is the thing. Let's see, we got the pantry, we got the foundry, we've got an armory. I don't see anything that, like, screams, you can use this. I see much that screams, no, don't, please don't. Although maybe at a writing desk, like we said. But then I would need skill and memory winter. Well, you know, before we do anything else. Can't do that because I don't have Faust on me. Right. Right. Okay. I'm going to have to consider how to restore books. I'm keeping you on me just for the sake of you not exposing anything else to witchworms of all things. I think I have the skills to do it, I just don't have, like, what I want, necessarily. And, you know, as we've been told that... Yeah, there we are. That there is nothing to worry about there. Tanglebrag. A clod of wood, leaves, and feathers that might draw the attention of the entity called Knotwing Knot. It's an odd little thing. Interesting in its own right, but, well. Cloud of wood, leaves, and feathers, eh? In a little glass case. Cute, I suppose. Let's see, glassfinger, toxin, sacrament, escite, and calcite, and perniculate ink. I say. What of inks of containment? What if I threw, say, you and... Oh, I don't have any winter because I don't have a whist on me. Ah. Alright. Well, we'll wait till tomorrow and think on it then. Now that I've created a new emergency, or rather, found a new emergency to deal with. Something from the Curia period, Baronial period, the Solar, and the Dawn. Cucurbit Prisoner Records, 1927. And we said this is from the Nocturnal period. Fortunately, it's not got anything in it. Consider using Trist for the sake of it. As it says, night has fallen, and so we preserve this old memory. Let me see, because we know you're effective against infestations. And no, just you, okay. Fair enough. Honey, the comprehensive guide. Oh, something for nectar. Insects and nectars, the hive, the nest, and the chrysalis are the three secret principalities of the lesser world, quote-unquote. Two of those three know the temptations of sweetness. Potentially useful. I do want to check, though. Only rarely contaminated. Is there one that's almost never contaminated? Rarely contaminated. I just want to see. Just want to know. Occasionally contaminated, and I assume the Dawn period has more contaminated books. Sometimes. Well, that doesn't exactly tell me anything, but it tells me that blue and pink are safer, to a degree. So here we are for now. Considering books on the off chance that they have what I need. Oh, you know, I need to be making money, by the way. By the by, need money. Please give. Please give money. You give money now. And once we're all restored, we'll look into options. Very good. Well, let's see the memory we get first. And you? Exercises in the continuity of self. Techniques proposed by the Historium, the most inaccessible and upsetting of the libraries of the Watchman's Tree, for the persistence of memory after the body is discarded. Ah, yes, disturbing indeed. Oh, new dandelion wine. Delightful. A midnight mark, warmly colored yarns, which... Contraband flotsam, carefully wrapped in bound paper. A moment, please. I'll collect that, yes, but, pardon? An inscribed clock, which is a thing. Rain, which is Grail, and Nectar. I do have a new Nectar book. I could probably get that dealt with. Well, let's see what we find here first, before we do anything else. Let's learn. Let us become more informed. If not more educated. If I could upgrade these, I'd be in a better state. But matters for the future. As with so many things. Bothersome to me that I can't just see where exactly I have to go to take care of that, but it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. Let's look into some unusual help. Here, a florin, and I'll throw some metal in. No, actually I won't. Let's throw something nice and something I won't be using in the near future, like Faust. And then let us consider... Where were we? Ah, there you are. We want Whist with Inks of Containment. Oh, no, not Inks of Containment. Sorry, you're effective against Theoplasmic Contamination. We want Experiences and Emergences. And then we want Winter. An Abundance of Winter. Using a tool or ink? Cannot. Nope, can't use the book here. Well, where am I supposed to cure it of its condition? I wonder. I wonder, not silently. Very much not silently. Let's think. Ah, yes, there was Kragan whiskey, which I now have in some abundance. There it goes. Though perhaps it should be in the pantry. In the meantime... Nope. Consider... One moment. Purifications and exaltations. Which will be quite useful against corruption when we get there. But in the meantime... Oh. Well, no, that's... Oh, I see. Well, this is fortunately very simple. Consider this painting, The Glorious Gift. A human figure is silhouetted against a blazing sun. Any will do? Good. Good answer. Alright, have to remember that... Did I order something already? If I didn't, I should. No, I haven't. I should order something. Let's see here. Remind me, what are my options here? I could order copper wire, which I don't have, glue, which I also don't have, ham, scintillate oil, umbrus oil, oscillate oil. Let's try this. You know, let's try something basic. Something incredibly basic. Actually, umbrus oil might be the thing. Well, I say that. Lapsang tea is something I need more of. Now, what about ham? Why not? Get some sustenance here. And a full pot of Veiled Goddess Lapsang Souchong. Which we'll serve... Signed Nina Lagasse. Memory of Sight, which should be enough, finally, after much effort. for us to consider. Where are you? There you are. This will be either illumination or ethistry. Gotta remember that. Memory, lesson, start. Okay. Oh, and sorry, yes, collect that, please. And collect that, please. Perhaps I should have got more of the Lapsang Souchong. But, well, here we are. We get you over there. Oh, what else is completed? Oh! Oh my, yes, absolutely. Well, I say that. Pause. Let's see, knock. Knock, knock, knock. Well, there's a bedroom. And nothing more than a bedroom. Fair. And once I figured out what this... Oh, wait. The package I had was either the Rust Kragan or some such thing. Oh well. Unimportant. What is important is speaking with the nun, using a shout. Thank you. Oh, you do have a fair amount of grail, you know. No moth, though. Pity. 8 grail, you say? Or 7 grail? And while this is a fine dining hall of sorts, it's not exactly what I need. I say. Reviewing my options slightly more carefully. No, I think I'll take the bedroom. Just on the off chance something else comes up. No, thank you. And consider this package. Whatever's inside of it. Open it up, please. Thank you. I don't think I have enough time to use you. Well, it is only midday. I should be fine to do so. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not going to be using Arab in the near future, so. Pop, and then beep. And then I'm going to throw health here just to recoup some of my losses. And then you. Here, have 6 pence. I suppose I should, perhaps, see what I can find here. Let's see what we got in Pearl and Tide. Let's just see what we get. You know, see if we get anything valuable. And now, as for you. Mind you, I need to finish with my current assistant, who will be done shortly. Any moment now. Thank you. If you would take care of that. Remove the serpents, please, nun. Dearie, dear me. Okay. And I have his cup of Veiled Goddess. No, Strathcone whiskey, which... The collector has collected a distillery, it seems. Question marks there. Alright. Isle water? No. Rust Kragan whiskey bottle? Yeah, I've got some extra of that. Well, you know, while we wait. Do I have any elements of the soul I am not in the middle of using? Or that I'm going to use in the near future? I mean, I'd like to use whisk to get rid of those parasites over there, but can't. At least not yet. So might as well consider 2 more books, see what we find. What I'm really concerned about is the books I'm finding that do have corruption, and I don't know how to solve them, as it were. But we'll get it done. And we'll be up another floor, and we'll see if there's something interesting up here. Very good. And here, have a cup of tea. Bought especially for you, so you could do this particular job. Oh, invests on containment. Oh. Well, I mean, still good. Don't get me wrong. Thursday Blake discusses ways to keep wood things out of trouble and manaces things in it. Now, that should be a trivial book to take care of. And then we consider using Trist, this other Curia period book. I really needed someplace to get rid of contaminations in books. But we'll deal with that when we get there. Let's see what we might order from you. What can we order that we don't already have? Arsenic. Desiccated witchworms, which I'm concerned about what those are. Schloss Jennings. Well, we don't have any of that yet. Or Lambig. Well, might as well. Just so I have it. Oh my, they're expensive though. Going to be a while before we order that. Well, I say that. Order it properly. Very good. And now, if you would be so kind. Alright, and now we have a bedroom. Oh my. Quite the bedroom, too. The Velvet Chamber. Something suitable for Nock. 6 generations of DeWolf heirs were born in this room. It would have been 7, but Hafren Waters had the ill grace to give birth to Baron Walter in, family legend has it, a cow byre outside Kerisham. Curiosities. Nothing particularly useful, although now getting that Strathcone whiskey was pointless. Oh my. A chase lounge of conclusions. Here the librarian Van Lauren lay to ponder the paradoxes he had inherited from Harry's. Malay Mautin. An alluring young woman with deep blue eyes hard and dark as sapphires. And the first birth. A single ripple disturbs the still surface of a well of blood. Peculiar. An icy bedroom, you say? A thick and freezing murk... Oh, sorry. Take care of that. A thick and freezing murk, like a clinging black mist, rolls at floor level. Not theoplasm, exactly. The ragged remnants of some chilly wood thing? Or good old-fashioned ghost decay to half-elemental energies? Some local will probably know. Yes. Interesting. And terrifying in its implication for us. But, I mean, hauntings are just sort of part of this place, unfortunately. Operations of a certain finality, which contains traits we would like. Subtitled The Hammerer's Sundering, the work of an anonymous adept who violently despised the invisible Serapeum, the librarian... The Library of the Watchman's Tree in Alexandria. Well, let's see here. No, that's unfortunately all the consideration we'll be doing today. Interesting stuff, though. Very interesting. Kind of a shame that we keep having to preserve the parable. But I just keep getting distracted by other things. Oh, a mackerel. Eat it while it's fresh or keep it while it's salted. I'll take it. Some food at last. Which I suppose should go into the... Can I cook, actually? Am I capable of such a thing? Yes, technically. Alright, unfortunately the pantry is not available. So, May I place this somewhere? No? No? Yes? Alas, I need effort to consider this package, but we'll consider it when we get a chance to. I also would like to do something here. And now that I see we have warmly colored yarn, we might or might not be able to. Something to learn. Oh, you know, it's summer. I should... Oh well. Should see about the sea holly and these other plants. See what they're used for. Trumpeter's lily. Fragrant chalice. Again, I don't know what any of these plants are. But this and more we will learn tomorrow. Oh, sorry, hold up. Hold that thought. Preserve this, please. Oh, not yet? Fair. Nope, get back here. Kind of a shame I didn't use therein, honestly. Thank you. You know, I think this is the first time in a while I've had my soul entirely exhausted. Curiosities upon curiosities, and actually on that subject. Illumination or ethistry? Let's see. The hours. Never underestimate the hour named Metascate. Foolish adepts deride her as an hour of vanity. What do they think defines the hours? Light purifies, light exalts. Or more Faust. And this being ethistry. If this is under illumination and metal, I can improve my metal. And I think I know where to evolve it too. Well, let's look here first. The tree. Never underestimate the hour named Madrugad. Foolish adepts deride her as an hour of ashes. Where do they think the watchman's tree sprang from? Fire purifies, light exalts. We'll go with this. In part because it should allow me to access some of these delightful tomes on Forge. Now, whether there's value in that or not, well, we'll learn. More shall be revealed. And now that we have containment figured out, let's see here. Shapt. Followed by... Which one of you has knock in you? Oh, almost all of them. Let's go with glass blowing. Very good. Now I'll get rid of that book from my list. Oh, we got a sunny day. Sun which has sky. So yeah, actually this would be a great day for studying traveling at night, or going a little more complicated, a seventh voice. Choices and choices. Oh. Orflamme's Calcite Supplications. Tridacema Hiera. How much do you want for this? 4? Alas, I only have one iron spintry eye. I would love to, but I lack the resources. Alas. It's interesting. It says it can't go there. It needs at least one. one aspect of tally. I guess because it has insufficient, and that's why it's rejecting it, but the error message is odd to me. Unimportant in the grand scheme of things, though. Let me see here. What I should be focused on, perhaps a little bit more, is on the opening of new rooms. Oh, speaking of, 8 forge for the wind-prowled gallery. Oh my. And nothing that looks too promising in terms of the woodworking, evidently. A shrine to the Madrugad, which would allow me to evolve via ithistry. Well, there I am not paying attention. Or not paying sufficient attention. Well, regardless, speak with Denzel. On the topic of I have money. And also get to work. Let's see. Misshapen fruit. Salvaged windfalls, lumpy and tasty, as they say. Yep, hello. Oh, I need to get you your tea. Apologies. I've done this slightly out of order. Let's see. Where did I put it? Right there. Only half a pot remaining, unfortunately. But you will endure. Oh, am I not able to serve from there? Oh. That's quite unfortunate. Had I known, I might not have put this here. The kitchen, perhaps? Can I serve from the kitchen? Yes. Poured out completely. Alas. So, friend here. Yes. Who I should have spent my metal on earlier, but didn't because I was foolish. No greater reason. Pure, simple foolishness. Now, the question I have in mind... Okay, 3 sky from you. I don't even really need these to take care of the traveling at night business, I don't think. Wonderful. And also, have you perhaps had this tea? It is delightful. That said, I'm probably going to use Sunny instead of the vastly useful Confounding Parable, which I've refused to use for several episodes now, I believe. Maybe just 2, but feels like several. There we are, there we are. Let's see. Trist. Yeah, just fortune telling. I wonder, question, if I were to put Fet here, it's still just fortune telling. Okay, fair enough. Yes. Actually, you know, I wonder, can I perhaps trade books? Is that perhaps an option? Some of the tally price of 4. Nope. Okay. Just a curiosity. Some way of disposing of this book. Ah, dear. Alright, so Faust. I was talking about improving you. Unfortunately, well, can't anymore. Let's see here. Illumination Forge. And I do believe I've been a fool. Let's see here. Nyctodromy. Well, we'll see what we get first, and then we'll worry about all the other details afterwards. Okay. Unlock the Foundry for me. It's definitely, well, probably not what I'm looking for, but there's a chance, a slim chance that it is. Oh, the sunset harp. I've been a string and a harp disguised for 9 years in water in the foam of the sea. A quote from the Battle of the Trees. Then we have piano. Oh, we have a bust of Kitty Mazarine, whose name I recognize, but unfortunately I don't remember where she was in the list of librarians. You're going in number 9 for now. Just because. Alas, I've seen the name, but do not recall the person. Such is life. Let's see. Dim Hall, perhaps. Rose Haunted Hall, perhaps. Well, let's see what this unlocks first, before we go thinking. Before we think we know what we're going to do next, let's actually see what happens. And deal with the consequences. I think I feel safe staying at 2 times, just to get more things happening more quickly. A memory of a pattern, which grants me more knock. Useful. So, as usual, one moment. Slowly but surely, we're getting more of these books understood. And now the lesson, which fortunately I've been provided with a memory, so this should be relatively simple. The memory, the lesson, the effort. And you can go to my completed pile, which I'll need to find a new location for in due time. You know, well, once this is done. Think I need to use that sunny up. Have you already been committed? Yes. Oh. I can improve Faust using you. Good to know. And you even have the opportunity to do so. Let me do that now. Brighten my Faust. Ithistry will spark my inner radiance. In like 3 minutes. So, definitely using you for Sky Fucked Up. Yeah. Oh well. Oh well. On the bright side, I have a foundry. I keep forgetting that Faust is my only source of... Oh my, these are like all the tools in the world. And a few caches as well. Oh, sorry. Okay, don't know what that was, so real quick. But yes, I keep forgetting that Faust is my only soul with some sky to it. Although, perhaps I have enough sky that I can do without. Just using my, not Watchman's Paradox, but Purifications and Exaltations. And Sunny, that gets me to 5, and then 1 Faust is all I would have needed to finish off Traveling at Night. But, well, when this consideration pops, maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe. Perhaps. Now, as for the Foundry itself, even metal cannot resist these suasions, as in persuasions. Cute. Spinners, when you need them, you need them. We call those wrenches. But as you like, as you like. This room was set aside for metalworking by Hendrik de Wolf. There's always been a smithy at Branquig village, but Hendrik wanted to make sure he could have his pistol balls cast and his prisoner shackles mended, even if the villagers were feeling rebellious. When Ambrose Westcott arrived, he had little use for shackles and less for pistols. He refurbished the place for his metallurgical experiments, a bad place to be in summer, a good one in winter. Yeah, unfortunately I don't have much in the way of metal, but stone will do here. Okay, let's look into that real quick. I have quite a bit of stone, actually. And you apparently use knock. Intriguing. Let me look into What might I use? What might I use? Edict's lim... No. Oh no, the glass. Yes, of course, the glass. But then I wonder. Coiling chasm? Health, perhaps. And then I would just need a little bit more scale. In the form of a liquid, perhaps. Perhaps in the form of liquid, yes. What do I have with scale? Dawn Lion coffee, a half pot of it. Oddly enough. I mean, I'm sure I can find a better substance. More expendable substance. Oh no, I didn't say to undo that. Oh, bother. I kind of don't want to use Raveling either. That might be the best choice, though. A bit of Domain Ravelon. And of course, now I have to get back all the stuff I was going to work with there. Just a bit of curiosity. I love that we're going to be using just wine as our particular ingredient there. Use my own blood to trace a feral sigil. Oh. Specifically, Coiling Chasm is what's doing this. Okay. An interesting thing. Fur and feathers, sky. What ship lost this? Lost packages. The label was smeared to unreadable fog. Yeah, that's why I told you to investigate it. Pardon? Well, I did want to consider this book. With Sunny. And with Purifications. And I really don't have anything with any amount of sky, so I guess we're going to use Trist. And roll the dice to see what we find. Yeah, I'm hoping the book does become available later. I just don't have the money for it, unfortunately. Alas. What is this? Bisclervit's knot. The Bisclervit is the half-human hill child of these parts, and this is its sign. Well, a thing with scale and a mark. Curiosities. But having said that... Transformations and liberations? I would need metal and metal to do that, but okay. Oh, no. Pause. Pause. Preserve as usual. The confounding parable. Now, what are you going to let me do? What will you let me get away with? More accurately. Strictly Soul! Okay. Oh, good. Great timing. Wonderful timing indeed. Okay. It's fine, it's fine. It is indeed fine. Could have been bad, could have been quite bad, but it was, in fact, fine. Alright. Oh, sometimes. Alright, knock sky. Well, finish our considerations. And then... Oh, sunny once again. I do appreciate that. Let's see. Useful for sky studies. And I don't know about orenoscopy. Or preliminal meter, which probably would be useful with all the little instruments down there. Knock, though. Knock we do have a lot to do with. I just don't have anything that has... Advice on containment would be the one I want to study to get a memory for that. Which I think is what I'll do. But first, traveling at night. There is an extensive discussion of the comparisons between Illopoli's own dreams and those of the Emperor Elagabalus, who Illopoli regards as a dupe or avatar of the sun in rags. The white is west of the world, Illopoli remarks, and winter does not wait forever. Elagabalus found his way to the white door at last, thankfully. Speech can't pass the white door, and honestly, Elagabalus never had anything very interesting to say. I tried to follow in his footsteps, but I never learned enough of the white. I suppose I'm thankful for that, too, but here's what I do know. Oh, Sights and Sensations, which has both sky and winter, and is likely used in that delightful... Oh, a Memory of Solace which has heart. Okay, hold everything else. We suddenly have something very, very useful. Or rather, very rare for me. Okay, so, pausing everything else. Because heart is something that we have precious little of. And perhaps I should use this on the more expensive thing, the Velletri interviews. This would be for a memory. This is for a skill with heart, which I believe... One moment. McAfee Mysteries is my only option there. No, so I can get myself to 4, which, given that... Use our Memory of Solace with the Megaphine Mysteries, and I do believe heart is my source of heart. Onwards, I can master this mystery. Quickly, easily, and with that I increase my Megaphine Mysteries, which I can use elsewhere. Okay. Progress is being made. Oh yes, thank you. Such progress. Now recall to me, preliminal meter versus oranoscopy. Or I could use it for its moon or rose, which realistically would not get me anything. It would get me absolutely nothing. Cool. Good to know. Oh, yes, sorry. One does forget. What can I say? I have many concerns. All of which are going in very different directions, unfortunately. Well, I say unfortunately. Fortunately. I believe I can evolve my metal was what we determined, yes? Am I crazy for thinking that? Perhaps. Do you have my skill that I'm looking for? No. I apologize. Where's my... I had a level 2 skill with the... One moment. Did I leave it over here? Yeah, the purifications and exaltations. Where did... Oh, there it is. I swear, this game loves to torment me. Let's see here. Okay, so I need somewhere I can use purifications and exaltations, and also metal, which to me says the laboratory. But there is nothing here. Needs evolution with illumination. This is horomachistry. This one's illumination, but does not possess the things I need. Unless... No. No evolution here. No evolution here. Perhaps... Oh, this allows for evolution via birdsong, though. Okay, hold that thought. Hold that thought indeed. Because I do believe... Evolve via birdsong. Is there something that will evolve my Shapt via birdsong? No, but it'll evolve my Trist. Less valuable, but there we are. So, Snow Stories, alas, will not be compatible here. Although, Sunset Harp, Grand Piano, the Hallowed Drum, which will evolve via preservation. Okay, so we're still on the outlook for something with birdsong and evolution. Which may be up here, the Wind-Prowled Gallery. You need 8 lantern? I think I could, in theory, pull that off if I hadn't fatigued my Faust. Because I could get him to 5 easily enough, then speak about the weather, and then just need a teeny tiny amount of... Actually, hold that thought. I see now why you would use these linens. How do I get into you? Thank you. Shapt. There's likely at least one other thing I could evolve somehow that I'm not seeing offhand, but... Well. We are where we are. And I'm going to need to find more room here. Actually, I can find more room right now. Just put you over in here. You could fiddle around here. Actually... What do you have that has forge in it? Transformations and liberations. I would only need a teeny tiny amount of forge. No, rose, scale. Let's see what I have that has forge in it. Can I move this? Thank you. We're looking for forge. No? No. Get that away. As Cornish a plant as any. Bitter black salts. If I add liquid to a scholar level forge, the essences will take longer to cool and redden into something more potent. Curious. For the sake of it, let's see about these bitter black salts. And now on the orchid, Transfigurations, Noon. The third volume of a compilation of quasi-Rosicrucian... Sorry, just checking they were paused. Allegories, supposedly by Robert Flood. This is in the original Latin. A long dialogue between the Mountain Mother and the Vigilant Storm describes the ways in which both mountains and storms end, and the protections they use against those ends. "Well, we must use the knife," said the lion-throned one, "the noose, the flame, the waking word against those who have passed the three-valved door, and so none may pass, that is our law, and the law of the sun." A Memory of Solace, and more Megaphene mysteries. So once again, we have a Solace one for the Orchid Transformations. More accurately, the Orchid Transfigurations, I should say. But now, this having been done, we're going to consume that memory so as to improve our lessons here. Crystal do? Wonderful. Also, I should consider this memory, but I'm in the middle of so many other things, unfortunately. Oh, Speaking of unfortunate things, the rector's assistants, which I already paid for. Let's see. Speak with you about how it's a sunny day, isn't it? And with my Faust restored, as soon as we're done talking, I'm going to have to be very quick about getting him some coffee, I believe will do. Oh, yes, I forgot I moved everything. Let's see here. Oh, dandelion wine will do. I don't need to have too much in the way of lantern, just 8. Or perhaps... What other options do I have with you? Not many. Although I have a deserted well, that's awful. A deserted well, that clearly leads to more. Hum. Although, you know, there might be value in getting to 9 lantern. Perhaps even quite a bit of value in that. More manual labor, if you don't mind. Oh, yes, I need to find a room for you. For now, you can live here. No. How about here? Oh, please, no. Please, please, dear God, no. There you are. All right. Suppose I can give him a tool that has lantern. Although I don't know that I have the time. It might be best just use the dandelion wine. Get the one we have finished. Alright. Oh no. I keep seeing this and thinking it's lantern. It's not. It very much is not, and we should know better at this point. But alas. Oh, hold on. Preservation attuned to health. Birdsong. Preservation. Oh. I can improve my health. Good to know about. What time is it? Oh, we're getting towards the end. Let me finish this first. This process. And then we will have to call it a day. Alas. We're getting into some very interesting territories, though. Very interesting to me, at the very least. Oh, and I keep forgetting. I have so many uncatalogued books, including books I don't think I've moved here. So I will have to go looking for those, but matters for the near future. Where were they? The books that I had not put back. Let me see. I grabbed all the books from here. Did I grab all the books from here? Yes. Yes, yes. No. I, in fact, did not. And these are nocturnal. So they even might be safe. Maybe. Perhaps. We'll learn. Oh yes, our bitter black salts, which just have forge to them, and are a pigment. Interesting. Nothing wrong with having done that. Although I am made to wonder. Well, I'll have to look into all of that later. Let's see here. You. Dearest friend. And ally. If you could open up this building, well, we don't know what will be there, but maybe something valuable? Perhaps? I need heart and moth, which I don't think I can get from either of you. unless I'm much mistaken. Which, as usual, is possible. Oh. Delightful, but also... The Victory of Crowns. Just edge, and the subject is sharps. Should be relatively easy. If I had an ounce of edge in my soul, which I don't. Let's see here. I know one of you has some edge to you. Which one, though? Ah, there you are. Ragged Crossroads. And that being the case, I can, in theory, seek it out elsewhere. I might just have to hold on to it while I consider these other lessons. Alas. 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 Oh, and I should probably put this book down. Are you all set? Wonderful. Help me with this gallery, please. Thank you. All right. Now we're at a half crown and a penny. But I continue to need more money. Quite a bit more. Double this, in fact. All right. Another leaf on the... Ah, finally! Something with hushery to it. Okay, so... Hold. Sights and sensations. The end. Grim. Oh, sorry. Get over there. The artist knows their every work could be improved. The artist understands perfect work can never be completed. Perfection exists only as absence. Hushery understands this. I kind of am curious what the Nyctodromy would be, but... Alas. I have Whist, which grants me more winter aspect. Useful. And now I see that Sights and Sensations is most likely a art sort of thing and not a sky sort of thing. Telescope. Which is somewhat unfortunate for me. I want to use this telescope, but I just don't have any things that use it. I have nothing compatible with you. Alas. Although I say that, it seems to me that these various skills are what create the recipes. Like, the Inksum Containment grants me access to Eigengrau, and perhaps something else. And if I put something else here, something with Rose, perhaps. Let's see here. Actually, what if I put... No, Ragged Crossroads isn't compatible. Magaphine Mysteries, though? Yeah, so each of these recipes is tied to the skill in some way. Curiosities. This creates more Eigengrau. Wonderful. Crush a flower in and mix a pale and chilling draught. So moon is another path to... Huh. I'm curious about this other 5 recipe. That's what's really intriguing to me. But I think I'll have to experiment with all of that later. Perhaps even much later. For the right now... let's open up this next area. And then I think I must call it a night. We have made some progress. Actually, maybe I'd be better off getting the health dealt with. Because you know I will forget. I've already forgotten what I needed to use. Need to find something compatible with Megafiend Mysteries. Curious. More curiosities. Let's see here. You, the confounding parable, preserve. As we have for so long. I thought I saw a way, though. I know I did. Something that used preservation. Let me borrow you for a moment. Evolve via preservation. No, nothing else. Although, it does look like I might be able to use it. Perhaps. Ah, something that evolves via Nyctodromy. Gideon DeWolf, hello, friend. The bust is terracotta, brightly painted. Gideon, I don't recall which Baron Bankrug you are, but, well, that's where you're going to go for now. As for this... The Windlit Gallery. In the days of the Brethren, every day this gallery would ring with the liturgy of the hours. In the times of the DeWolfs and of the Curia, there were services here every Sunday. All those times are long gone. This is a house of echoes now. A yew blank. A wood sacred to the malachite, a curious seashell, who is also called the ring yew, but also the tree that the dead pass in the dark. Odd creatures have made their dying way to the beach. Bankrug is said to lie in the bounds where the world ends. Oh, was not aware. Odd creatures have made their dying way to the beach. The HMS Kerisham, a fourth-rate ship of the line captained by Sebastian DeWolf in the Battle of Quiberon Bay, lost with all hands. Nope, found some books, though. We'll be taking that. Thank you very much. Looks to be from the solar era. Yes. That over there, that over there. Oh my, so many books to catalogue, so little time. Well, I say that. There's an abundance of time, technically. All the time in the world. But now, alas, it is time for me to call it a night. Pardon? Okay. I've found pink paint in a container. I mean, fair. I suppose. Like, I guess that's gonna go there for now. Because I can't find a better home for it. People are never this color. I mean, not entirely inaccurate. But yes, let's wait till the next day, actually, before I say that we call it a quit. Call it quits, rather. Just because I do want to check and make sure if I can upgrade, well, anything, honestly. Because I think... Well, let me wait till things are recovered, and then I will know. I think that perhaps, yes, I know it's daybreak, thank you. And then with this, I can train my health. Preservation, the earth endures, and so do I. Very good. Alright. I just wanted to make absolutely certain I got that taken care of. Because Lord knows, next episode it will be a new day, and I may very well forget. That's the unfortunate reality of, well, me. Unfortunate. But true. An unfortunate thing, but a true thing. Although, before I leave, I do have some things I want to take care of. Let's see here. Metal has just that little bit of edge, which may be all I need. If I'm very fortunate. Which one can hope? One can hope. Still, all the rest matters for the future. For now, thank you for your time. Hit the like, comment, and subscribe buttons below. Use them responsibly. And I will see you soon as we, well, continue the cataloging and expansion process. And perhaps even do some woodworking. Or just general workbench things. Curious. Matters for the future, though. Take care.